Good evening, everybody. Corpus Christi has many longtime staples in the city, and over the next few days, the Hooks are recognizing one of those as they get set to become the Raspas. The team changing its name starting tonight and running through Saturday as part of minor league baseball's Copa de la Diversión initiative. Now, for those that don't know, Raspas are the Hispanic culture's version of snow cones, many times with ice cream in them as well. Now today, the team's marketing director, J.D. Davis, talked about some of the additions coming to Whataburger Field as part of the Raspas makeover.
The biggest thing is we're going to have several different Raspa vendors in the ballpark so you can buy that. It's not something you can typically get here in the stadium, and so you're going to be able to buy that here in the ballpark and enjoy that and cool down. We've also got, obviously we've got a lot of decorations up. We're going to have mariachi bands out tonight as well as Saturday, so the whole weekend is going to be a whole lot of fun.
Now, if you check out tonight's game, you also get to see the Astros' top prospect don the Raspas gear. Forrest Whitley set to take the mound, looking to rebound after a couple of back-to-back shaky outings. Whitley was selected today to play for Team USA in the Futures game during the Major League All-Star break in a couple weeks.